This is one of a series of videos evaluating different platforms with regards to their suitability for creating and maintaining e-portfolios. Our group established 4 primary criteria for evaluating each platform: student data management, ease of use, cost, and interactivity. In this video I will use those criteria and my own experiences creating an e-portfolio to provide a brief evaluation of Google Sites as an e-portfolio platform. Google Sites allows students to manage their data by providing privacy options that can be applied to the entire site, as well as to individual pages. Those options allow you to make everything fully public, limit the site to people who have a link, or limit it to specific individual collaborators. This allows the site to have both private and public sections at the same time, so it can function as a showcase portfolio in public and a process portfolio in private. Another thing to consider is that while Google and Google Sites will likely be around for the foreseeable future, Google iterates quickly and often without notice, and specific functionalities may change over time. This could affect the long-term suitability of Google Sites as an e-portfolio platform. Finally, it is difficult to export a Google site if you ever want to transfer to another e-portfolio provider. You have to either copy and paste page by page, or use third-party programs, which may not always work, to extract your data, which then may or may not be able to be imported. In terms of ease of use, Google Sites is mostly well designed. There are many help resources available, provided by Google itself and the user community. Every question I have had has been answered by a quick Google search. There are a number of useful features provided to site creators. Full integration with other Google services, such as Drive, Hangout, or Maps, is provided. There are a number of page templates available which allow you to create several kinds of pages. Of particular use for an e-portfolio are standard web pages and announcement pages, which can function like a journal or blog. The appearance and layout of the site can also be customized. There are many different design templates. Colors, backgrounds, and fonts are also all fully customizable. Pages can be set up with varying combinations of columns and headers as well. One big weakness of Google Sites, though, is the page management system. Pages can be manually sorted in sidebars and horizontal navigation menus, but each page needs to be placed individually. There is no option to move or delete multiple pages simultaneously. This makes any kind of major structural revision unnecessarily time-consuming. One other useful organizational tool that is currently absent is the option of tagging pages. Everything must be organized hierarchically. There's not a lot to say about the cost. Google Sites is free. While this makes it easy to fit into a student budget, it is a bit of a double-edged sword, because unlike some other products, there is no paid upgrade option that provides more features and technical support. As far as interactivity goes, Google Sites is quite limited. While comments can be enabled on any page, only editors and owners have the ability to make them. Workarounds exist, such as embedding Google Forms or linking to external sites, such as Disqus.com. But not only can it be difficult to get them to work, using them adds an extra unnecessary layer of complexity. The other problem with using workarounds is that their long-term viability may be limited by Google's rapid development cycle. Changes to code and functionality often break workarounds. One other disadvantage of using Google Sites is that the shareability outside of Google's own ecosystem is limited. There are few social media buttons that visitors can use to share pages, and the ones that do exist, such as the +1 button for rating posts, are designed for Google+. It seems that the only visitor feature that is really effectively usable by everyone is the custom Google search bar. Overall, Google Sites is capable of supporting a basic e-portfolio, but there are some serious disadvantages to using it for this purpose. Sites works very hard to lock you into Google's own ecosystem. There is a decent level of customizability, but the inadequate organizational tools make managing a site more work than it needs to be. Finally, e-portfolios created in Google Sites are not particularly interactive, with few social media sharing options and commenting rights that are permitted only for site editors.